Good morning. So it's 10:09, and the real question is, how are you doing? These are crazy economic times. Everything's super expensive. How are you doing, really? Leave me a comment down below. So it's Wednesday. I'm just getting ready for work. Just did all my morning stuff, trying to get in the habit of doing some kind of little workout in the morning before I start my day. I actually started yesterday, but I really felt good, and you know, working on the health is always a thing. So today's goal is pretty much just going to be about trying to make money and not like, hey, trying to get rich, gonna build up my stack. It's more like trying to put food on the table and pay bills and stuff like that. So we found something that actually helps us when we're shopping to save money on groceries. So I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. Just trying to get my snacks behind you here, so excuse me. I always make myself some snacks for on the road when I'm delivering because I never know how long I'm going to be out. Sometimes I get a chance to come home, but sometimes I don't. So obviously groceries are one of the biggest expenses that most people have. And in my area back in September, groceries went up 10%. In October they went up 10%. They've been going up ever since. And then I was just reading that they're supposed to go up another 7% over the course of the year. So, and that's just one of the things that's so expensive. So gas is obviously another thing that's high in price. It's a major expense for a lot of people, especially for me because I'm delivering right now. I use a lot of gas, which I'm actually not a big fan of. If I could ride my fat bike around all the time, I certainly would. But I can't do that right now because I gotta make the money, right? So obviously housing is something that's gone up in price as well. Our mortgage rate we have to renew this year is going up by $300. When we first signed our mortgage, the interest rates were 3% around there. Now they're going up in the 5% area. So that's $300, and that's something you feel. For us, it's definitely gonna make things tight for sure. So for us, like most people, finding ways to save money and make more money is gonna kind of become a priority. So we're even considering selling our house, taking the money we'd make from that, paying off all our debts, and then renting and being debt free. Excuse me. And I'll be honest, the thought of being debt free and having some money in the bank and only having to pay for your direct living expenses is pretty enticing. Obviously, there would be a lot to consider for that. On the other hand, too, you know, we're building equity in this house. We don't have much retirement savings and everything. So when we're older, you know, the equity we've built in the house can be used as our kind of retirement fund as well. So, you know, it's kind of an idea we're just like tossing around. It's not something we're you know, gonna do or not do, but we like to know our options, and it's an enticing option to have no debt, like, right? So a good thing about our mortgage going up is that Joanna and I both have committed to kind of making more money. Joanna just picked up some work with this company actually. This is her cousin's company, and they make outdoor apparel and stuff. J6, it's really cool. This is my new one, I like it. What do you think? Cool? j6.ca. So Joanna's doing that and she can make some extra money. And then I had already committed this month to increasing my income by about 30% just by doing things like committing more time to marketing my business and also working more. So right now I'm online to increase it by 25 to 30%, which is really good because we were already pretty tight on everything, and this $300 increase is just crazy. So if you're feeling the pinch, you're not alone. And so for my money making goal today, I'm almost at 2/5 of the way to where I want to be, and it's 2:48, and I won't be back on the road until 5:30 or 6 because I have to pick up my kids from school and then come home and make dinner and all that good stuff. Oh, and speaking of saving money and all that stuff, Epidemic Sound reached out to me, and if you take the link down below in the description, you can get 2 months free for their music services if you need them for YouTube or your social media or whatever, just to mention that. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. If anybody does sign up, then I'll get a free month as well. So it's kind of a cool thing. You get something free, I get something free. I just wanted to mention that before I forgot. So I'm back on the road and it's going on 7 o'clock. I've done one delivery after dinner so far. So I'm about halfway to my goal for the end of the day. So I don't know at this point if I'm gonna make it or not. It depends what happens obviously in the next couple of hours. I don't like to be out too late, like till 11 o'clock. But there might be some days I have to because I gotta make the extra money, right? Yeah, so for groceries, what we do, and we found it saves us money, is we order online. And I was kind of against it a little bit for no particular reason. I just didn't think it would help that much, but it actually saves us probably, I would say probably average of $50 a shop, maybe even more sometimes. The reason it does is because we're not in the store walking around looking at everything and then impulse buying and saying, oh, this and this, oh, I could use this. You know, you can spend a lot of money doing that when you're out at the store. And it's just as easy to do on the app, I suppose, but it's a little bit different when you're in person right in front of those products, all the smells and everything like that. So yeah, we really found that it helps us a lot. It's brought down our bill, and it's not a perfect science. Like sometimes they get things in your order wrong. Sometimes you forget to order things. And that's a bonus of when you're in the store, is that if you forgot to put something on your list, you know, you'll probably pass by and go, oh, I needed that. But when that happens to us, when we order online on the app, if it's something we really need and we didn't get, we'll just go to the store, make a stop and get it. Or we'll just wait until next time. We just do without it until our next shop, which is usually every 2 weeks for us. So it's a real thing, and I'd highly recommend trying it out. Like usually there's a charge for us. I don't know what it is. It's a $5 charge or something to do that. But I mean, when you're saving 25, 50, maybe 75 bucks on a shop, you know, I'd highly recommend giving it a try because it's worked for us. And in this economy right now, anything you can do to save a buck is going to help you. If you have any money saving tips for groceries or anything else that's helpful, feel free to leave them in the comments because, you know, somebody else might see that too and use it. And I would definitely use it because my mortgage has gone up for 300 bucks. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of slow tonight. It's trying to see here, 8:14, and I'm quite a ways away from my goal. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, and then if nothing happens, I'm probably gonna head home because I'd rather be sitting at home with my family, not making any money, than sitting around here. This is when I take the book out and read. I'm 3/4 done, maybe a little more than 3/4, and it's been a pretty good book. I don't know, maybe I'll do a video on it or let you know somewhere down the road how it was, but wasn't what I expected, but it's good. So it's 8:35, I haven't taken a delivery yet. I am gonna start heading home, maybe I'll get an offer on the way. So this happens a lot, right when I'm going home, I start getting busy. So I took 1 order and then now I just picked up 2 orders. So that's good. So I'm gonna drop these 2 orders off and see what happens. Making money, so I can't argue with that, right? Well, that's it. I'm going home. I got the 3 deliveries there. I made my bare minimum of what I needed to make, so I'm cool. I'm gonna go home and enjoy my family. Oh, just looking for the light here. I'm gonna go home and enjoy my family for a bit. So I'll see you in the next video, and remember, most important thing, take care of yourself.